Hallo, wir sind hier am Stand von Trace Elliot und neben mir steht Paul Stevens, das ist der Produktmanager und wir zeigen jetzt heute, es gibt eine neue Akustikgitarre und es gibt einen Verstärker, aber Paul sagt uns sicher gleich noch was drüber. Hi Paul, I just told the people that we have a new amplifier from Trace Elliot for acoustic guitar and an acoustic guitar as well. Well, give us a head start, what's new?
Okay, well, first of all in my hand, this is new composite acoustics. This is the OX. It's quite a slim body on here. We also do a GX, which is a deeper body. Both come with the LR bags, electronics built in. This is one piece carbon graphite. So, I mean, literally just one piece, as you can see all around the back. It lends itself to different design shapes, so that it gives very easy access to the top of the fretboard. It's very comfortable to play as a stage guitar, either standing up or sitting down.
So it's no wood at all?
Oh, no wood anywhere, not even this or anything, just, I mean, literally nothing. So once this is, has the strings put on, it'll be the same forever, basically. You know, it doesn't matter whether you're in a cold country, a humid country, it will work just the same. So again, what a great guitar for using on stage in different environments and also for taking on the road. It records really nicely as well. Sounds nice just acoustic, but it does work exceptionally well when connected into these amplifiers as well. So yeah, if I go over to that.
One more question that comes to mind. It's this. If this is not wood, do you think it stays in tune better than a wooden guitar?
Yeah, absolutely. Because there's no expansion or of the wood or due to humidity or temperature, absolutely it stays in tune much better. Yeah, and also because there's no truss rod in here, because it's set, the neck is set with the body. If you use different tuning, which obviously affects the tension of the strings, like some people open G, drop D, normal tuning, sometimes down to open C, then with a normal guitar, the truss rod would, in there would get affected and the neck would move, so affecting the action. So it doesn't matter if you use different tuning on here, it will stay with good action throughout. So there's many advantages due to it being one piece carbon graphite.
And then we have an amplifier as well. If you could give us the details for this. I'll take the guitar if you want.
This is the Trace Acoustic TA200. Anyone familiar with the older versions of these would recognise the basic shape of this, but it is a complete redesign. It does retain some of the important features, but the whole electronics throughout has been completely redesigned. It's very lightweight due to having neodymium speakers. They're special design Celestian neodymium speakers, and it also has Class D power section and switch mode power supply, all which make it very light. I mean, it's light enough that it comes with a gig bag, so you can literally put it on your shoulder and carry it on public transport very easy. We have two basic channels, instrument channel to start with, and then basically a microphone channel, which also can accept a 1/4" jack as well. These are completely independent. They have inbuilt compressors on each channel. That enables the user to dial in a certain amount of nice studio quality compression if they want it. It also prevents any clipping from occurring anywhere in the preamp. So if someone is an inexperienced user of this, like maybe someone that plays a lot of acoustic guitar but doesn't know so much about amplifiers, they can plug in and there'll be no worry about producing any nasty clipping distortion, because it just simply won't distort. So there's two advantages of having the inbuilt compressors. We also have separate EQ on each channel. Obviously more extensive on the instrument channel. Has shape control, which is foot switchable. Separate notch per channel, which is used for controlling feedback and body resonance of the guitar. Phase switch, again, if it's foot switchable, so they can help control feedback. There's also phantom power on channel 2, so you can apply 48 volts to the XLR, or you can also apply 9 volts to the ring of a TRS jack, which means you can power certain guitar preamps from the amplifier itself. The effects section is a basic palette of digital effects, which we commonly use on acoustic guitar. We have 4 modulations, chorus, flange, phaser and tremolo, all of which you can adjust the rate and levels of. And then we have 4 delays. A delay means analog delay, which just is a simulation of analog delay. And then we have several other digital delays, which you can tap in different tempos on the foot switch and get the delay to be in time with your music, which is particularly good for when the drummer starts speeding up in the last chorus, because he's got all excited. You can switch in the effects with the foot controller, and you can also have separate levels of reverb on each channel and whether the effects are on or off. So it is very flexible. Even though it's only 2 controls, it's very flexible. Then we have the EQ section, and above each EQ slider is an LED here. That is known as FLS, the feedback locating system, which is another mechanism for controlling the feedback. Basically, the circuit senses the strongest frequency that's going through the amplifier at a time, and if it happens to be feedback, it will light up the LED, the appropriate LED. The user can instantly identify the problem area, notch down the slider, and it gets the feedback under control. So with that, the notch and the phase switch, there's free systems to enable you to play much louder than you would without all of that. Lastly, there's the master volume and the mute switch. Mute switch is particularly useful. It's also foot switchable. If I press that, obviously you can see it flashing. That will also flash on the foot controller. It's warning you that obviously the output is shut off now. It also shuts off the DI outputs as well, so you can unplug the guitar without having to worry. You know, you can leave it if you go to the bar or finish between sets, and come back, hit the mute button again, and then you're live again, but back at the same level you were before. So that's the front panel. There's 3 models that have exactly that on. There's obviously the 200. This is the TA 300, which is obviously larger with a 12-inch speaker. And then over the other side of the booth we have TA 100 with just 2 speakers, obviously 100 watts. But it's all exactly the same preamp on all 3 of them. So once someone gets used to using one, they know how to use all of them, which is, you know, makes it easier all round.
Well, I think it's time to play some music. Okay. Maybe I can play some and
go ahead. I'll take over being sound man.
Maybe you could, yeah, it feels great. Maybe you can show us some of the effects.
Oh, sure, yeah, okay. If you carry on playing, I will change them.
So yeah, vielen Dank. Thanks, Peter. Thanks very much.